All right. Good morning, everybody. And it is a good morning.
It's a great morning.
A great morning. And thank you for being here. And I'm here with the great, amazing Gary Peters, who led the DSCC in such a great way, and he's been terrific. So they say all good things come to those who wait. And this outcome is absolutely worth the wait. After 1 year, 10 months, and 17 days of the longest 50-50 Senate in history, 51, a slim majority. That is great, and we are so happy about it. First and foremost, I want to congratulate Raphael Warnock. I spoke to him this morning again on running, and he'll be up here later today, on running just a great race. Strong, inspiring, unifying, never daunted. I remember calling him the day the vote came in the general election. And even though he was disappointed that he came close, but not at 50 and he'd have to run again, he said, I'm raring to go, and we're going to win the runoff. And of course, he did by not 0.5% or 1%, but by close to 3%. And it was because he did an amazing thing. He was just a person who had great faith, he had great strength, he had great conviction, he had great caring. He's a unique man who has a great future. And I was brought to tears last night watching him tell his story in his concluding line in the sentence where he talked about his mom. And he said she grew up in the 50s picking someone else's cotton and somebody else's tobacco. And last night, this is so touching. Every time I read it, I get choked up. Last night, she helped pick her son to be a United States Senator. Only in America. Only in America. You know, 4 years ago, I began recruiting candidates in Georgia. And my first choice was obviously my friend, Stacey Abrams. She said, I don't want to run for Senate, but there's someone as good as me, if not better, Raphael Warnock. And it took me a while to even convince him to meet with me. He was very busy with the job he had at the Ebenezer Baptist Church as pastor of one of the leading pulpits in America. The minute I met him, I finally met him, I said, this guy is special. If there's anyone who can win in Georgia, which was then regarded as a red state, it is this guy. And it took a few more months of persuasion. I had everyone in the Sun call him. Al Sharpton was on TV today mentioning that. And thank God he ran. And of course, the people of Georgia are better off. The Democratic Senate caucus is better off. And America is better off because he ran and won. And as I said, he's going to have a great, great future. So that's first and foremost. Raphael Warnock, an amazing man who has now had 4 victories in 2 years in what was regarded as a red state. And one more point I'd make, I give lots of credit to Stacey Abrams. She and her organizations helped take a state that was very red and made it purple. And it's a lesson for all of us. You don't just come into an election 3 months or 6 months before, but you build organizational strength day after day and year after year. Okay.